Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a TV series review of the television series Scrubs. For those of you who have not seen this, you're in for a treat. This was 9 seasons from 2001 to 2010. It is a comedy drama. This is set in a fictional California hospital, and basically the plot is that young doctors and nurses navigate the overwhelming world of medicine. And this movie will make you laugh and cry in the same 20-minute period. It's brilliant. The writers here deserve all the credit, at least a lot of it. It's one thing to put actors in there who can do the job, but they have to have a quality script. And in this, the writers excelled. There's lots of crazy characters. The staff in the hospital are just zany, crazy people. But apparently quality doctors, because they save more than they lose, as it were. It does take a hard look at the medical profession, and you won't look at doctors the same way again. But it'll make you laugh. So, and one thing I noticed about this series, it had a lot of really great guest stars, fantastic guest stars. Tara Reid, Heather Graham, Michael Learned, Nicole Sullivan, Phil Lewis, Amy Smart, Courtney Cox, Marky Post, Tom Cavanaugh, Ricky Schroeder, Aziz Ansari, Michael Weston, Brendan Fraser had a big role. Freddie Rodriguez, funny as hell. All great people. These are big name stars that were involved. There's a lot of extras, and I'm going to get to them here in a minute. And I mentioned this to my wife the other day. I cannot be helped but compare this to MASH. I realize it's not in a war zone and it's not meatball surgery per se, but it's the same flavor. It's a medical situation. It's comedy. They do crazy things, but it gets serious. You see what I'm saying? You can cry and laugh in the same 20-minute period. You know, the cast of this, really great cast. The regulars, the stars: Zach Braff, Donald Faison, Faison, John C. McGinley, Judy Reyes, Ken Jenkins, Sarah Chalk, Neil Flynn, Robert Macchio, Aloma Wright, Sam Lloyd, Krista Miller. Most of these people I had never heard of. Donald Faison, I remember him from a movie with Denzel Washington. Remember the Titans. I remember that. And John C. McGinley, I'd seen him in other things. But the rest of these people, I want to say I watched a few episodes of Roseanne, so I knew who Sarah Chalk was, but I wasn't real familiar with her. The rest of these people were complete, just, great actors. I just had never heard of them before. Now I know them. Whenever I do this, I try to do a standout. And I know I say this a lot, everyone, but everyone in this is really good. One thing I wanted to point out was the extras. The extras in this, they got some of the most talented people that you've never heard of, and they put them in some of the most heart-wrenching scenes. Definitely worth the watch. Pay attention to the extras more than the stars in some places, because they're really great. But as far as the actual extras, there's the guy that plays Dr. Kelso. I want to say his name was Ken Jenkins. I think that's who it is. Dr. Kelso was brilliant. The actor is really brilliant. But as far as the standout here, I got to go with John C. McGinley. He plays Dr. Cox. In my opinion, he's the best actor of the bunch. And he is also an accomplished comedian. He can take a serious role and make it comedic, but still maintaining the seriousness, if that makes sense. And he sells it. He sells it well. If you get a chance, you could do far worse than to watch Scrubs. It's a great series. We're on the last season now. the last season underwent some serious changes. I want to say it had something to do with changing networks, I think. Thank you, babe. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with changing the networks, and they lost a lot of their stars, but it's still funny. I enjoy it. It's not the same, but then again, anytime there's change, it's not the same by definition. But again, if you get the chance to watch it, you could do far worse than Scrubs. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.